Hey everybody, it's your girl Jane B and welcome back to my channel. So on this channel I do a plethora of things, but one of the things I do that is really near and dear to my heart is that I am a beauty professional. I've been in this business over 25 years, sharing and I'm guiding beauty professionals who are looking to ease up their schedule with life beyond the chair, because a lot of times when you're a beauty professional, your whole world is consumed behind the chair. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 things that you can consider, okay? 4 tips that may help you start the process, and stick around to the end because I have a 5th bonus that is going to tie everything in together, okay? All right, so let's go. I want to give a special shout out to a member of my tribe, my virtual tribe. In my head is Miss Stephanie Perry. She is a woman that is teaching women how to embrace ease by taking a sabbatical, taking a year off, taking time off. And some people have just turned it into a career of just traveling the world, finding ways to sustain yourself while you're out. It affected me in a way that wanted me to just also share what I've been doing, and that's what I'm doing today, because a lot of times as women especially, we just feel like our job is to save the world. So you working, you home, you got your children, you got your family, you got all these things going, and sometimes the thought of embracing ease is almost like a dirty word. Like,
wait a minute, am I supposed to be able to, you mean it's okay to take a nap? I mean, is it okay just to chill? It's totally okay.
And it's okay to do it guilt-free. So I just want to shout you out, hey girl, and to say thank you for your platform. Thank you for what you're doing in teaching women, in particular Black women, of how to embrace more ease into their life and just to enjoy their lives for where they are in the present moment, okay? So now on to the 4 tips. The first tip, now this tip to me is the Mac Daddy Mac granddaddy tip of them all, is setting boundaries. Once you set boundaries, you basically are setting the tone for the rest of your workplace. There are always exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, you have procedures in place that you act on that make your life easier. Okay? Boundaries is like the bedrock of everything you do. I had to learn that. When I first started in this business, it's like anything went. I worked any day, I worked any time, I took any call, I answered any message, and I just never had a time where I just said, no, this is for me. This is my time. I'm not going past this time. And once I started putting in place systems, and all of a sudden made my life much more easier. I could count on this time to be my ease time as beauty professionals, because our jobs are to service. That's what we do. We service people. We make sure people look good. We make sure they feel good. But a lot of times in doing that, we are putting out. We put out, but we don't get back in return. You ever hear the term that the hairdresser looks the worst? The makeup artist faces the worst, because we are not taking time for ourselves. So when you think about boundaries, that's what boundaries are. Boundaries are always saying, I do the work, but I also set up times, procedures, situations where I make sure I take care of myself as well. So number 1 to embracing a life of ease is setting boundaries, okay? Number 2, in embracing more ease, you have to schedule days off. Someone is always looking to get their hair done, get their makeup done. They're going to a party, they're going to an event, right? However, unless it is a once-in-a-lifetime situation, like maybe a wedding or something like that, then you need to schedule days off. Like for me, I schedule 2 days off a week, preferably Sundays and Mondays, and those days are sacred to me. Don't call me. Well, maybe on Monday I'll take a call, but on Sunday, no. I am off limits on Sunday. There are exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, that is my day. That is my time to decompress, especially if I had a very busy work week. I'm on my feet all week and I'm talking and I'm sharing and I'm giving pseudo psychology advice. Then I need time just to fall back, and personally, I am more of an introverted person, so I actually get better when I have time alone. Like, I know somebody may be thinking, but my money. Let me tell you something. When you're always available, you are taken for granted, okay? But when people can't always have access to you and they can't always just say, oh, I know I can get her anytime. Oh, I know I can, oh, she's always available. But when you say, no, these are the days I don't work, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I got to get on her schedule to make sure I get in there. So you should always make sure you take off time, because believe it or not, it makes you more desirable. But they realize, wait a minute, there's something different about this person. Your time off is that serious. Your ease is that serious. When you take off time just to reinvigorate yourself, you come back stronger and people are going to want you more, okay? So number 2 is make sure you take at least 2 days off. The third tip to embracing more ease into your life is to set hours of operation. It sounds really basic, like you would know that, to set hours of operation. You can make whatever schedule you want that works for you, because some people may want to start late. You may want to start like in the evening and work into the morning. But however you decide to do it, make sure you have hours of operation. Let's make up some hours. My hours are from 9 to 5, okay? My last customer, I take it 4:30. And that last customer needs to be in that seat, because by 5:36, depending on how long the service is, I need to be locking up. I need to be leaving the shop. I need to be walking out the door. This all falls under the umbrella of boundaries. Setting work hours, that's a boundary. Okay? Days off, that's a boundary. A lot of times the reason why there is no ease in your life is because you have no boundaries. Number 3 is setting your work hours and sticking to them, okay? If you're getting any value out of this, definitely throw the thumbs up. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much so far, and let's continue. So, number 4, consult before you commit. Now, I'm not sure how you run your business. You may run a walk-in business where people just walk in, where they don't necessarily have to make appointments. The way I run my business is I have consultations, especially for the hair. I have consultations because I'm a natural hairstylist, okay? So with natural hair, that runs the gamut. So depending on what the client is looking for and the service they want, I need to see their hair a lot of times, because I need to know that this is something I can do. This is something that their hair can, withstand. And so I have a consultation with them before I make a commitment, because what will happen, and what has happened to me in the past, I'll be like, oh yeah, sure, come on over, you can come, okay, at 3 o'clock, be here. And they walk in the door and I have one thought in my mind of what their hair looks like, and they come in with a complete different situation, and something that I thought was gonna take me 2 hours is now taking me 6 hours. So no. So what I do now is I always make sure before I commit, I consult. So that is a great way to just introduce ease into your life as well, because I've heard the stories. I heard the horror stories of how people are just like, oh no, I just told them to walk in, I was leaving, and I just let them come because they wanted to come at the last minute, and next thing you know, I was in the shop till 2 in the morning. No. If you commit first to consult, then you know what you're dealing with. But that falls under the umbrella of really having structure in your business. That's another video for another day. But there really has to be a structure, especially when you want to create more ease in your life. Ease comes with scheduling, believe it or not. Ease comes with structure. A friend of mine once told me she used to think that budgeting money was restrictive. And she said she realized that budgeting money actually brought freedom, because once you budget, say you're going on your trip and you say, okay,
I'm setting aside this much money for my trip. Once you get to your trip, you know that's your money to have fun with, to spend with. You don't have to worry about, okay, what do we still have to pay bills when I get home?
You took the time to build a structure so that once you get to where you want to be, you could have ease. So basically, what I'm saying is that when you create structures around your business, that begins to ease your schedule. That eases your workload, and it does give you more ease. It does give you more time just to relax, time to chill, time to do other things, time to be creative. That's how I'm on this YouTube channel. I love reacting to videos. I love vlogging. I love traveling. And that's why I'm bringing all this together. But I can only do these other things because I've created a life for myself where I'm not taking on everything. I don't need to take on every project. I don't need to save the world. Somebody else could save the world. I now have the time where I could jump online and make a video, because I set my schedule up to make sure that I can do the things that I want to do while serving others. Because I can still serve you. I can still make sure you look good. I can still make sure you are beautiful. I can still make sure all that. And I can make sure that I'm good too. I can make sure I'm beautiful too. I can make sure I look out for me too, okay? So that was number 4. Okay. Here is a bonus tip, number 5. Now, this is going to tie everything together along with the boundaries, right? It is charging your worth and knowing your worth, okay? We hear that a lot.
That's the buzzword. Know your worth, know your worth, know your worth.
Let me just give you a little example from my own life, right? There was a time where I would do work that would take me hours upon hours
upon hours upon hours upon hours to do. And I mean literally like hours.
Because anybody that knows natural hair, depending on what style you're doing, it can take hours, right? And the amount of money that I would charge, right? Not only when you broke it down per hour, it was like, am I giving my services away free? Not only was it that, but on top of that, it made me feel away. It made me feel like I was not charging what I knew my services was worth. When you come to me, I want to be ready for you. I want to be professional. I want to give you what you need. We already had our consultation, so I know what you want, all of that. So when I am giving you all those things and I am giving you the experience, then I need to be compensated for that. So whatever you feel like you are worth, now that is also another video for another day, but I'm just throwing that in there for something for you to think about. Because when you really get to a point in your career where you've been doing this for a while, you know you're good at this, you know you're good at that, and you start charging for it, 2 things are gonna happen. The people who have not been paying all this time are going to fall away, right? That's the first thing. And then the people who know your worth or see your worth or new people are going to understand and pay you. Those are the 2 choices. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. If the ones that don't want to pay walk away, then those probably wasn't your ideal clients anyway, okay? You want clients that actually see your worth, appreciate your worth. Like, the thing that makes me more happy than anything is after I charge my worth, people turn around and they're like, oh my God, I'm so happy. This looks so nice. My hair feels beautiful. I feel so good. I feel like a princess. All those things that they say, that they feel, that makes me feel so amazing. To me, I don't think there's anything better than that. I don't think there's anything better than knowing your worth, providing an experience, and the person leave happy, okay? I hope you were able to get some value from that. I would love to hear your experiences. I would love to hear what you do as a beauty professional, as a stylist, to embrace more ease into your life, into your schedule. And then if you are embracing ease, right, what are you doing in that ease time? Are you just relaxed? Let me know. I'm really curious, and I'm sure the audience would love to know too, because it's all about embracing ease while we do what we love, okay? So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is your girl, Jane B. Remember, black hair grows. And remember, whatever you do, make it peace, make it love, make it joy, make it the bomb. But most of all, make it you. Okay? Until the next time. Bye.